Hey everybody, welcome back to K17 Reactions. I'm your host Jimmy, and today I'm going to the suggestion line, if I may call it that. This was one that was actually requested about a month and a half or 2 months ago, and I saved it for now though because it's just a tradition in my family that Christmas starts the day after Thanksgiving. So that's why I didn't do any Christmas songs back a couple months ago, but I've saved them for now, and I'll be doing them over the course of the next month. But one of those I'm going to do that was requested the group Home Free, and the Christmas song they're going to be singing is a very popular one, and that is "Oh Holy Night." It's kind of funny because back when I grew up back in the 70s, and my parents, I was actually adopted in the family that I was in. I mean, I was adopted within the family. My biological or my adopted parents were biologically my great aunt and great uncle. So I was adopted within my family. And being my great aunt and my great uncle, both of them were born in the 20s. And of course I came along in 1969. When I was born, my adopted mom was 46 and my adopted dad was 40. So I got a lot of the groups of the 40s and the 50s. That's kind of a lot of the music that we listen to, especially when it comes to Christmas music. We had the Bing Crosbys and the Burl Ives and the Gene Autry's, Perry Como, and just a lot of your older entertainers. And so I kind of really like that time frame, and I'll probably do some of the songs sang by those people throughout the month here. But this one is going to be Home Free, Oh Holy Night. Before I start it, if you like what I'm doing here on the channel, please drop down below and hit that like button. Also share, comment, and subscribe. All of it would greatly help me out, and I would be greatly appreciated. So let's get to a little bit of Home Free here.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt His worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, divine, oh night, when Christ was born, oh night, divine, oh night divine, holy night, oh night, holy, holy.
'Holy, holy, 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 holy,
the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine, oh, night divine, oh, night, divine.
Man, I wish I had talent. And of course, people will say, well, I do have talent in certain things, and I guess that's right. But I would just love for just one day be able to get up and be able to sing like that. It's just such just such a blessing to be able to have that kind of talent. But that was Home Free, Oh Holy Night. I really enjoyed that. So much so that I didn't even think about stopping it halfway through it and talking. I hope everybody is having a good Christmas season. I know it's just really early here, first part of December. But I do hope and pray that all of you out there have a very, very happy December. You know, in my life, when I was 11 years old, I went in on Christmas morning. This was Christmas of 1980. And I got up that morning and I went into my dad's bedroom to wish him Merry Christmas. And, you know, at this time my dad had been in a hospital bed for quite some time up at this point. And back in 1977, my dad was diagnosed with brain cancer, and he had surgery to remove the cancer. And did really well when he came back home from that. Just over the course of 3.5 years, he just a slow decline over that amount of time, until there towards the end of it, he was bedridden. I don't remember how long, but had a hospital bed set up in the room for him, and I went in there on December 25th, 1980. I went in there to tell him Merry Christmas, and he wouldn't wake up, and it wound up he had slipped into a coma, and they called the ambulance, took him to the hospital, and after several days, the doctor said that they could do another surgery on him to remove the new tumor that had grown, but that he would be in a vegetative state for the rest of his life. And so my mom had decided not to go that route, and he died on New Year's Eve of 1980. And I tell that because up until that point, even at 11 years old, just Christmas was never the same after that. And it was never the same for a number of years after that. And that finally actually changed in 92 when I had my first child. And at that point, seeing my children and seeing their happiness and so forth really brought back a joy back to me. And, some of y'all may have had rough times like I did around the holidays, but this is a very blessed time of year. I don't believe that Jesus was born on December the 25th, but it's a celebration of his life, of his birth. And I think we need to just kind of look at that. And, I know a lot of people don't believe in Jesus and so forth, but if you do, just look at it as a celebration of a new beginning. You can't go back and change the past, but you can celebrate the future. And I hope for all of you out there that you can do that. Let me just say that if you do have issues right now, if you do have things that you're unhappy with, or you just don't think that you can go on or whatever, just have faith. There are people out there that can help you. And let me just encourage you by telling you that there is one friend out there. There is one friend who sticks closer than a brother, always. And no matter how bad life gets, he'll be there for you. Until next time.